During your first ultrasound, did you notice anything unusual?
No. During my first ultrasound, everything was fine, according to the doctors.
What exactly did the doctor say to you after your son was born?
The doctor said he didn't know what was wrong. They called it geneticist. The geneticist came in and she told us that he had Antley-Bixler syndrome, which is cranial stenosis. He was going to be fused at the elbows. He was going to have rocker feet, and that he was going to have a hard time breathing. There was only like 19 cases reported, and 17 of those had passed away within the first 2 years.
After hearing the news, how did you feel? What were you thinking?
We were
We were
devastated.
devastated. But if he was willing to fight for his life, then we were willing to fight for him.
We didn't know what to expect, and it's just the fear of the unknown.
How many surgeries did he have, and where were they made?
He's had multiple surgeries within his first year. He had 2 shunts put in, a VP shunt and then a revised shunt, a forehead advancement, and a tracheostomy by the time he was 1.
Growing up, was there any activities that were harder for him than any other children?
Everything was hard. It was hard for him to eat. It was hard for him to breathe. Dressing him was hard because of his fused elbows. It's just, he couldn't, the way his face was formed, he had a hard time, breastfeeding. He had a hard time from the bottle. Everything was just, he had a lot of complications and a lot of hard.
Also, due to his rocker bottom feet, they told us that walking was going to be very difficult, which it was, but he managed to walk. They said he was never going to be able to ride a bike. He rides a bike, he runs. He's pretty much normal now, other than his facial features.
What other challenges did you have to overcome with raising your son?
We had to overcome how to not let other people's negativity affect us. We had to overcome how to learn how to feed him, learn how to change him, how to be for there. A lot of patience. It was just a lot of overcomes, a lot of things we had to overcome to be able to do and provide for him whatever he needed.
How do you feel about him graduating from high school?
Oh, proud.
It's
Very proud, especially when you were told that he wouldn't make it.
the first couple hours, and every time that he just seems to just overcome. He just seems to keep going forward. So to us, it's a big accomplishment. It's from them telling him that it cannot be done to seeing him
do it.
As a child, were you ever bullied for being different? Did you feel different from other children?
Yes, as a child, I was bullied for being different. I was bullied for my physical attributes. And yes, I did feel different. I felt that I couldn't be able to do a lot what the other kids were doing. And I felt different.
How does this affect you now than before?
Now, it doesn't affect me as much because I'm already used to what I have. I learned how to cope with my disability, so it doesn't really affect me as much.
How do you feel about graduating from high school when your mother was told that you weren't going to be able to walk or talk?
It feels like unreal, like I'm actually able to graduate. I feel blessed that I'm actually able. I feel happy, and I can't wait to walk down with my graduated beard.
What do you plan on doing after high school?
After high school, I plan on attending Fresno State to major in mechanical engineering.
Okay, thank you.